In this lesson, we are going to discuss the concepts of continuity by analyzing the graphs and by testing if the function meets the three conditions. So we have here the three conditions, and these three should be satisfied to determine if the function is continuous. So let us discuss the example. By just looking at the graph, we can say that the function being represented by this graph is not continuous. Why? Because there is a hole. There is a discontinuity in the line. And by the way, this type of discontinuity is called removable discontinuity. Why removable? Because we can remove the discontinuity of this function. We can fix the discontinuity by redefining the point. But that is not a part of our topic in this video, and that particular topic will be discussed in another lesson. So going back to the three conditions, number 1, f of c exists. So in this problem, we will have f of negative 3 from here. F of negative 3. So what is the value of f of negative 3? At x equals negative 3, what is y? Let us see. That is negative 1. So negative 1 here. First condition, check. So going to condition number 2. So what is the limit of the function as x approaches negative 3? So to be able to find the limit of the function as x approaches negative 3, we have to find the limit of the function as x approaches from the left, as well as the limit of the function as x approaches from the right. So let us start from the left hand limit. Limit of f of x as x approaches negative 3 from the left. Okay, so here is our x. So the limit as x approaches negative 3 from the left. So what is the output? Let us see. Negative 6. So our answer here is negative 6. So the left hand limit is negative 6. This time we will solve for the right hand limit. Limit of f of x as x approaches negative 3 from the right. Okay, so as x approaches negative 3 from the right, what is the output? Let us see. So again the same, negative 6. So the left hand limit is equal to the right hand limit. Therefore the limit exists. So condition number 2, check. Now let us go to number 3. Is the limit equal to f of negative 3? Limit of f of x as x approaches negative 3. and then f of negative 3. So are they equal? Let us check. So our answer from condition number 2, negative 6, and from condition number 1, negative 1. So they are not equal. Now look at condition number 3. The limit of f of x as x approaches c equals f of c. But according to our solution, the limit of the function is not equal to f of c, because we have here negative 6 is not equal to negative 1. Therefore, it did not satisfy the third condition. Hence, the function is not continuous at x equals negative 3. Now let us discuss this example. Discuss the continuity of the function at x equals 3. Now looking at the figure, we can say that the function is not continuous. So by inspection, we can easily say that the function is not continuous. But again, we are going to analyze that discontinuity by applying the three conditions. So going back to the graph, this type of discontinuity is called non-removable discontinuity. Because we cannot fix the discontinuity, we cannot redefine the point. Discontinuity is called the jump discontinuity. Okay. Now going back to the conditions again. So let us solve for the first one. What is f of 3? So at x equals 3, what is y? Positive 5. So condition number 1, check. How about number 2? Does the limit of the function exist? So we will check that. First, we check the left hand limit. So the limit of the function as x approaches 3 from the left. So we have here x equals 3 and x approaches from the left. What is the limit? The output is equal to 9. So we'll write here 9. So the limit of the function as x approaches positive 3 from the left is equal to 9. How about the right hand limit? So the limit of the function as x approaches positive 3 from the right equals, what is the answer? Let us look for the output. So the limit is positive 3. So the limit of the function as x approaches 3 from the right is equal to 3. Now look at the limit coming from the left. The answer is 9, and the right hand limit, it is 3, and they are not equal. Therefore, the limit does not exist. Now here we can see that the function did not satisfy the second condition. Therefore, the function is not continuous at x equals 3. So let us write that.